Hey guys, this is CaptJac Sparo, and welcome back. It is Sky Factory time. We are in episode 13, and we're going to jump right into it. I didn't really plan anything for this episode, but I do have a plan. What I want to do is I want to get Ender.io going. Now, Ender.io, it's a fairly large and complex mod pack. Mod pack add-on? Yeah, one or the other. I don't know. Mod? Yeah. So anyways, what I want to do is I want to set it up for magical crops. I mainly want right now, obviously there's a lot other things in this mod that make it really good. I want the harvester, this guy here, or the farming station. Excuse me. And you'll see exactly what and why I want it as soon as we get one built. But to start this off in Ender.io, and now remember, we're playing Minecraft in version 1.710, 1.7.10, and things might be different in 1.6.4 and 1.8, so keep that in mind. But mainly we're playing Sky Factory in 1.7.10. So first thing we're going to need is we're going to need a Stirling generator. The Stirling generator, what it does is it's the power source for this mod pack, and you need, I'm going to build 3 of them. So you need 3 furnaces. We're going to need 2 gears per furnace and 1 piston. And then we're going to need some brick. And I put these away prematurely, but it should just be boom. There's 3 of them. So that's our start for this mod, and that is a really good kickoff. I don't know exactly where I want to put it. Maybe downstairs. Those cows are getting a little crazy. But I also might be moving this in the near future. So I think I'm just going to put it right on the back side of this. So we're going to put you, you here, here, and here. And let's get some slabs to throw under it. That should be plenty. Sag mill. Okay. I'm only going to grab 4 sag mill. Actually, I'm going to grab all of these because machine frames are the basis of most of the builds. So we'll use those machine frames quite often. Now we need quite a bit of iron. Yeah. And I know we're going to need... I'm only going to grab a stack of those, but we're going to need those. And then, let's see, we're going to need to do this. Boom. There's that. Okay, so sag mills, I only want 3 or 4, but for now, actually, we'll take all of these machine frames. We're going to use them. We need some flint, another piston or so. We'll take that. We'll take, is it that or that? I can't remember. We have redstone, we have iron, so let's go ahead and make a couple of pistons. We'll just do 2 sag mills for now. And we will need the flint. Okay, and flint should be right there. And flint, there's 2 sag mills. Now, Ender.io is really cool about 2 things. One, The mod specifically was written kind of like not applied energistics, but thermal expansion in 1.6.4, and I believe now in 1.7.1.0, to where if it connects to a power source, you don't need a cable. But this one, I don't believe is going to get a cable. So let's throw some coal in there and see what we get. How many did I made 3? Now these have buffers in them, so any power loss, I wouldn't worry about it because it'll buffer and then it'll stop burning the coal. Let's go ahead and kick these all full, and this one's buffer is filling, but this one should not be. We'll check back on this and see if it fills after this one fills, but it should only be pulling from this one. Yeah, see how it's only pulling from that one? So we're going to need to go ahead and get some cables. And Ender.io has its own special cable. They call them conduits, and I love them. Conduits are these guys right here, okay? All of these are conduits, including fluid conduits, item conduits, ME conduits, and then there's specialty stuff that you can do to them, like filter them, speed them up, stuff like that. But the one thing that I do want to do, did we use all? We used all of those. So let's go ahead and make some more of the capacitors. Perfect, there's 3, because that small capacitor, that little cheap capacitor, you can throw one of those in here. Can you? What? I thought you could. I guess you can't. Can you still throw them in here? No. What the heck? Does it have to be the next one? Did they change it? I could have swore you could throw any of the Oh, it's not a machine upgrade, so we need that. So we need energetic alloy, which we'll get to later. Those won't go to waste. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so let's get some conduit going. We're going to go ahead and make the energy one here, or the red one, 640 RF per tick. We're going to need to make these guys in an alloy smelter. So we need an alloy smelter next, which machine frame, go figure, right? Okay, so we need, did that actually need 3 furnaces? Holy cow, that's a lot of furnaces. But that's okay, we've got a ton of cobblestone. I am absolutely not worried about wasting it, but we do need those. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these, and I'll show you why in a second. So we should be able to make our alloy smelter now. Only one of them? Do I not have enough of something? Am I out of iron? That's what it is. Go figure, out of iron. Glad we're getting closer to remedying being out of iron. Now, because we don't have conduits yet, because we can't make the alloy, I'm going to throw one of these here and one here, and then eventually I'll just move them, because these are now filling, which make it usable. Okay, so why did I make 2? 2 of them come in handy because I don't want to sit here and continue to go through this. All smelting means that you can do alloys or regular smelting. Alloy only tells you it can only do alloy only, or furnace only. So if you're going to cook food in it and stuff like that, you can. You would only cook food in it. So I'm going to leave 1 alloys only and 1 furnace only. So, and I might even switch that back to alloys also, because we have these guys here, which I'm not looking for speed, I'm looking for the other stuff that you can make with it. And that first thing that we can make with it is going to be the conduit, or conductive iron block. So iron and redstone. Let's go get some more redstone. This system's working out really well. It's slow as all get up, but it's working. And I've got plenty of iron. Grow, we're getting ready to automate this. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to throw a quarter stack in here and a quarter stack in here, and that'll make 16 of the blocks. Actually, I don't even need that to really think about it. And by the way, if you guys heard that click, that is my HEPA air filter that you hear in the background. Sounds like a bug zapper. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and this will start spitting out these conductive iron blocks. But why don't we need as many as we think? Because 3 of these make 8. So I don't need a whole ton of them. Plus, I'm going to eventually be upgrading to this one, not in the near future, but in the future. So it's kind of just a jump from here to here. I won't even probably be making this one because that gets expensive making all 3 tiers and wasteful. So let's go ahead and check our mob farm real quick before we sleep. Nothing in it. I think I'm going to redo this. I'll do it off camera and then show it to you guys, but ever since I put the spikes in there, it really hasn't been performing as well as before. Every time I'd go around the corner, that thing would be full of mobs. So, yeah, see, there's one mob. Whoop-de-doo, it's one mob. I didn't collect any loot bags since last video either, so I'm pretty certain I need to change that. Okay, so there's 3. We need, 3 should be enough for now. Now the next thing, we'll let that cook, but the next thing we're going to need is we are going to need binding agent, or binder composite. And what do you do with that is it makes the other piece to the conduit that we need. So we're going to need some gravel, some sand, and clay. So I know we've got some gravel here, we've got some sand here, and I don't know where there's some clay there. Do I have more clay anywhere? I'm going to have to make a bunch of clay. Okay, so I'm not even going to... Oh yeah, see, this makes 8 also. I'm just going to make it all. And you cook this, and it turns into the pieces that you need. I don't know why I made so much of that. Oh, piece of bread. Our little food station here is working out really well. Still can't shift click into it. That's something the mod writer needs to hopefully correct. Boom. Let's spend a second just emptying out our bags real quick. We don't need any more of the sand because that just made a whole bunch of this stuff. I don't need any more gravel. And I don't know if I need any more cobblestone. We certainly don't need any more of this or this. But iron we use a lot of. So I'm missing something. That doesn't go there. That goes there. And that can come out of here and go back there. I was wondering why that was wrong. That just looked wrong. Okay, so these guys here should... Oh, look at that. That's making a ton of binder. Okay, so let's go back over here and grab the rest of these. And I know I didn't do it in increments of 3, but we're going to make that there. That'll make 16 of them. And then we will be able to take this and link them all together. And that can actually just... No, it can't stay there because I'm going to put a hopper on there eventually. Where's my bag? There's my bag. Give me this. Now, something else that makes this a very versatile mod is you can shift click with a wrench and it will pop those up. Let's go ahead and put down some more planks. And where'd they go? There they are. The alloy smelters. You can configure these very easily. You need to start off with, I would suggest, a hopper. And as we all know, hoppers need chests. Which one was I in? There we go. Let's see. Gives us 3 of those. I'm going to need some more chests. Okay. Now, the one downfall to these is you can't put a chest next to a chest next to a chest, not a wooden chest. But you can put an iron chest next to it. And the iron chest is like so. Just this guy right here. Some glass and silver. Or you can make the iron chest. Wait, that's a silver chest. Iron wrapped around a chest. So that should be fairly easy for us. Let's go ahead and do that. Get these. And now we can put these next to this. Next to each other. So what we can do at that point is come over here. I don't know why I walked the long way. But we can grab... That should be enough. And divide it by 3. And then at least we will always have the ability to funnel power into these things. And they will always stay running for us. It's filling its buffer because I had the alloy smelter on top of it. So now we're about halfway there, and while I'm waiting to think about what... Oh, that's what I needed to do. You and you, and now all of them should be going. So now the alloy smelters are buffering. I wonder if I can put these... No, you can't put those in anything yet. But we can go ahead and jump right into... let's see... We can go ahead and jump right into making the... Is it the energetic alloy? Now let's jump back to what we were doing. This guy here. Oh boy. I forgot we needed a Z-Logic controller. Those are scary. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. To make a Z-Logic controller, we need a slice and splicer. And a slice and splicer, you need solarium. And solarium, you need soul sand. So, I know in between last episode and, well, no, I have to fly to do that. The only way to get soul sand in the nether in Sky Factory is to find a nether fortress in the nether. So that means the only way to get there, because there is no ground in the nether, is to fly. So, back to here. I'm not nearly ready to do this. And I want to stay with the current path and mindset that crafting a diamond seed, crafting Zavicchio infused armor will allow us to fly. And then you get the Age of Exploration started. So, I think we're going to hold off on that for a bit. But this is a huge start. Let's see, what else in Ender IO can we make? We got the alloy smelter. Yeah, this is going to jump us quite a bit because all of the things that you can do in here just are insane. So let's see. That's... Oh, can I make my dark iron armor yet? Dark iron doesn't fly. What, you can only pick up dark iron? Yep, you can only pick up dark iron. No, you can make it. Pulverized coal and obsidian. Okay, or dark steel, sorry. Now, can you fly with it? Let's see. Anvil upgrades. Empowered speed. You can't fly with it. So without the ability to fly, the only thing that you can fly with is under magical crops that I know of. I mean, a short making, jetpacks and stuff. But I don't want to go that direction because that's really not the direction that the mod pack is trying to get you to go. So, and you see right there under the Zavicchio, you can fly as long as you have the full set, if I remember correctly. So, This gets us one step closer to getting, why did I double click? To getting this here, which will automate that there. I can't wait to get this automated. Anyways, guys, we're at 20 minutes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I wanted to take the last couple of seconds to say, if you guys enjoy this video or enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And don't just do it for me, guys. Do it for any YouTuber that you enjoy watching on a regular basis. That greatly helps them. And a couple other things. I wanted to address my last, I think it was the actual last video, which was a Crundycraft video where I asked for input. And I got one person's input I can't even talk. Input that was not hard for me to read, but kind of not misunderstood either. But more so, I didn't necessarily agree with the way that it was going. But I think that's because I've never shown or told anybody my complete system setup. There was a comment made stating that he can hear my Magic Mouse, and because I use a Mac, I must be using a Magic Mouse. Probably not said in that direction, but that's how I took it. I don't use a Magic Mouse. Currently, I use a Logitech G602. I do use the standard Mac mini keyboard, and if you hear me bashing on the keys and it sounds like a Magic Mouse, that is not because it's a Magic Mouse, but that is more so because I am getting very involved in the game and I'm too lazy to edit out the mouse clicks. Should I edit out the mouse clicks? Maybe. I will edit out mouse clicks if it becomes such an issue that I'm getting droves of people complaining about my mouse clicks. But I'm not even getting droves of people complaining, let alone droves of people making comments. I get a couple of comments here and there. Eventually I hope to get a little bit more. But thank you for the input. I can't remember the person's name, and I'm not tabbing out of my screen, so it screws up my video capture. But yeah, thanks for the input, and continue bringing it. I will edit out the mouse click if it becomes an issue. Let's see, what else was that comment? There was another comment about something else, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was something about the mic. I'm using a Blue, and it's a pretty high quality microphone, so maybe I need to tune it. I'm in a different room now. I'm in a dedicated room to Minecraft, to making videos and stuff like that, so it very well may be that I need to tune it, but I'm not gonna go out and buy a high production microphone. So yeah, anyways, guys, hopefully that explains a little bit about some comments that I've seen, and hopefully I get more comments. I definitely look forward to them, both good and bad, because if I'm screwing something up, or if I'm missing something, or I'm not doing something right, I'm only human, and I still want to hear it. So with that said, guys, we're at 24 minutes, so enjoy. See you in the next video.